Dana has autism.
Dana is autistic.
And our intention with these videos is to share our experience in hopes of helping other people and to just talk about it.
We want to share our experience with you. We're not going to tell you what you have to do, although we will recommend and say this is our advice based on our experience. If you have a child who has been diagnosed with ASD, every experience is going to be different because that's the way they call it, a spectrum. There's lots of different behaviors and special needs for kids with ASD. Dana has unique needs and unique behaviors.
And even though it's a tough situation, she's a happy kid and we have a happy life.
We love our daughter.
Both our daughters.
Both our daughters. She's 3 now. Jenny's held off on talking about this because it's such a
serious topic.
It's a serious topic. You know, we're not trying to draw attention or make ourselves, we don't want to get viewers based on this. It wasn't our intention. It's just part of our lives now, and it's been for a long time, and I think it's always been there in the room. And we're filming this little intro after we already recorded about 20 minutes of us talking about this, and I thought, maybe you should just kind of broach the subject and have a little intro video, because we talk a lot. Been doing this for about 3 years, learning this, and Dana was our first, so it's been interesting.
So we will probably split these videos into a couple of parts, and if you want to talk about your child and your experiences, I'm happy to do that, and I guess we'll leave it at that.
Well, I do want to say one thing. You can edit this out if you want to, but it's my place to say it. Jenny does read the comments. She reads all her comments and tries to respond to a lot of them. Sometimes she takes them personally, which I don't believe in doing, but it does bother her. So she cares about all her viewers, and she takes it very personally sometimes when people say negative things. And I just want to say, if you're here for negative comments, go somewhere else. We haven't shared this because we're not trying to make money off of our daughter having a disability. We're just sharing our experience because it's part of our lives. It's kind of what Jenny lets you into her life all the time for years now. And I also want to say, though, that, we've learned a lot, but I don't want a bunch of comments about how if we just didn't have a vaccine, she wouldn't have had she wouldn't have had this diagnosis of autism. I don't want to hear that we just need to put her on a gluten, vegan, whole foods based diet and it'll cure her autism. If you don't have a child with autism that you cured by either inventing a time machine and going back in time and not giving her a vaccine, or had her on a whole food special, green based diet, and you cured her diet, her autism, I don't really want to hear about it.
Special crystals?
Special crystals. Tuning into your auroric, akashic mind field vibrations.
We're living it. It's hard.
It's, we're with the day-to-day stuff.
For people that insinuate it's somehow our fault is hurtful, and we don't need to have that energy here. So, okay.
It's true. So, probably you're going to release them right after each other, right? One after another. And we'll try and cut in some pictures of Dana and a little bit of Delta too, so maybe we can see some comparisons and try pushing your editing skills to the next level, because you haven't too much so far.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And maybe let you a little more into our lives and what it's like to, being Jenny and me being along for the ride. But, we just want to share experience. And,
I'd say please enjoy, but I don't know if this is going to be an enjoyment video.
I think it feels better talking about it, letting it out, just knowing. Because, there's been a few little comments here and there that kind of bothered Jenny. Like, somebody's made comments about the way they kind of act in the background occasionally.
Yeah. So,
we just wanted to get it out there.
okay. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.